So we're doing the unwind protocol on your patient or your friend or whoever you're doing it on. They're on the massage table. You're going to run the unwind program for 2 to 4 minutes on her adrenal glands. It's right above the kidneys. Should be barely touching, just lightly touching the body. Try and make sure the person's not wearing anything, a black garment. The light doesn't work as well through the black color. And the beep will go off when you're done with when you program it for the sound to go off, but we're going to just show you the points to put it on right now. Then the right adrenal gland now. And remember, the unwind protocol is the thing you do before any other treatment. It doesn't take that long, 8 to 16 minutes, depends on how long you're running on each point. But it's good to do every day. It's good for relaxation, to reduce stress. Often when I do this myself, I start to fall asleep. And of course you can do this for yourself too. Now in the sacrum. Very important to do the sacrum. That's the third point on the protocol. After you've run it for 2 to 4 minutes, you're going to go to the back of the head. Just notice how she's doing. She's starting to breathe, very relaxed. And that's it. Then the next point we'll do is the thymus when she rolls over. Okay?
Okay.
The last point for the unwind protocol is the thymus. Right here at the chest. So it's 2 to 4 minutes. So first you're doing the adrenals, the sacrum, then the back of the head, and the last point is the thymus. This is what activates the immune system and is the last point in the unwind protocol. Okay. Okay, so now I've been unwinding my client, and her major complaint is she's had some whiplash injuries. So she has some pain in her neck. So what I'm going to do is put the laser directly on her neck in the area where there's a pain, and put on unwind first, actually, specifically on the area right here. And I have it programmed for 8 minutes. Now you can use different programs for treating pain. We've already done some unwinding with it. I'm doing unwinding right on the area where there's an injury. You can also use Relieve, the program for pain relief. So let me go to that one now. So here's the Relieve program running on her now. And we just have to sort of see which she responds best to. So just notice her breathing, notice what's most relaxing for her. This treatment's going to go between 8 and 16 minutes. And get feedback from just watching her. She can tell me what's feeling good at certain points. So 2 that I would think of treating her with right away would be unwind and relieve. If there's emotional trauma or stress, also from the accident, you might run quantum on her. So again, she'd be doing this for about at least 8 minutes and up to 16 minutes. She might take a break if this has been a chronic injury from many years ago, which it has been. She'd come back and do the same treatment again later in the day, 2 or 3 times in a day, every day until she starts to feel better. And then she can wean down the treatments. There's a third option of how we can treat her, and that's going to be with a probe. And I'll show you how to do that next.
Okay.
So you can see I've plugged the cord from the probe into the base laser. I'm going to run the same, whatever programs I'm working on with the laser itself, but it concentrates the energy 4 times over what the base laser would be delivering itself. So we're going to launch the red probe on Relieve. This is more for muscle issues. Now the infrared would go deeper. Infrared probe would go towards cartilage, ligament, connective tissue. This is for muscle relief. And basically you just want to see how your client, how the patient responds to each particular treatment, and get feedback from her and see what's working best for her. So you can move this to different areas around the injury. So that's the other option, is treat with the probe if you have a probe. So this is now my friend Lana, who's giving herself a treatment for her neck. So obviously you don't have to have a practitioner do this too. You can just do it for yourself. The whole purpose of this system, this healing system, is to make you self-empowered. You can do this on your own. You don't really need a practitioner. You just have to put the laser on the program that works for you on the area that you want it to work, and leave it there for as little as 4 minutes and as long as 20 or 30 minutes. You might do this several times a day if you've had a chronic injury. And you can try different programs, different frequencies. This is on unwind, which is, again, unwind is basically just to clear the cells of trauma, the cell memory from trauma. There's a trauma to your neck, a trauma to your head from the accident, and there's a memory of that trauma, and that memory stays in the DNA in the cells. This program here is clearing that memory of trauma. And there's other programs we can run for pain relief, for rejuvenation, DNA repair, different things. But to start out with, I would run with this program for at least 4 to 8 minutes, and then you can switch it maybe to relief. Pain relief would be the next one. And you can move it around, exactly. You can have it touching the neck. You can have it just slightly off the neck if you want. It doesn't have to even be touching the neck. You'll still get the benefit. Okay, so this laser works at multiple levels, from the physical, biological level, from the energetic level, the emotional level. So the emotional trauma from an injury, you'd run the quantum program. If there's any fear or anger that came up in that injury, you can clear that with a different program. And they're all programmed into this laser. So there's, again, 11 preset programs, and you can also customize up to 24 different programs into this laser. So now Lana is treating her neck pain with a red probe. We'll give her the infrared probe later, but the red probe is treating the muscle pain, the pain in the muscle, the surface level initially. And again, this concentrates the energy 4 times over the base laser, so you can do it for a very short period of time. It can be a minute or 2, and you can move to different spots on your neck where you have pain, or wherever you have the pain. Whether in this case in Lana's neck, it could be for your knee, your shoulder, your hip. It could be for not pain particularly, more for, let's say you have congestion in your lungs or your liver. You can put the laser or the probe on those areas. So right now we're treating pain with, Lana's treating herself with the Relieve program. And she might do 4 minutes or so, 2 to 4 minutes with the probe attached. And then based on how she feels, she might continue. If she's getting results, she'll continue with this program. Or she can experiment with a different one. There's 11 preset programs in there she can choose from. Rejuvenate, Soothe is another good one. Soothe for pain is very good. And if there's emotional stress or trauma related to this injury, she would treat it with Quantum. For rejuvenation of the skin, you're going to want to apply aloe vera, vitamin E, or any other skin rejuvenation formula to your skin. When you put the laser on there, it drives those substances deeper into your skin and has a deeper healing effect and rejuvenating effect. For scars, too, for scar reduction, treat every 1 to 3 days initially, and then reduce down to fewer treatments as you see the scars start to improve. Before the treatment, you want to clean your skin thoroughly, remove all makeup, because whatever is on your skin will go deeper into your face. And you don't want to have any chemicals. You just want natural things like plant-based skincare products, aloe vera, vitamin E, things like that, which your skin really needs to protect itself from oxidative damage. The aloe vera is very soothing and healing to the skin cells. So again, you can use Activate or Soothe, and her eyes are closed. You should never look directly into the laser. And this is another fantastic use for this laser that men and women can use. So this laser is used for not just for healing injuries and for reducing stress, but for improving your beauty, your appearance, helping you look younger, feel younger.